Hey guys, my name's Diana.
What's up? My name's Ramon, and we decided to do a YouTube channel because we are first-time.
We're gonna be first-time parents.
Yeah, first-time parents. So we're looking forward to that. But the reason we wanted to do a video is because just kind of the things that we've been going through with this new pregnancy. But just kind of a little bit about us. Well, like I said, my name is Ramon, and we live in Tucson, Arizona. What about you, babe?
Well, my name's Diana, and I'm 24. I'm 29. A little bit of what he said. It is our first time doing a YouTube video. Why did we decide to make a YouTube video? Because we've been going through a little bit of things through this pregnancy that maybe people could relate. Maybe you guys could give me like feedback if you guys know of something that's happened to you like this, or a friend. It's been very, very hard, but maybe we could inspire people as well that haven't gone through it.
Yeah.
Because they do say it's one in a what?
And from 25 to 35,000 people, children, what our baby has. So, how many weeks?
So first of all, we just want to introduce ourselves and who we are. So like, I am 34 weeks now. When I was 18 weeks, we went to a regular doctor's visit, and like he said, we are first time parents, so of course we were excited. We are so excited. But when we went to our sonogram, they checked everything like normal.
And I feel like with the lady that was checking the baby out, she just kept on looking at her skull and her brain, and then she would go to the body, but we didn't really know what was going on.
To her spine.
Yeah, to her spine.
She would go to the brain and to the spine, to the brain and to the spine for a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of made us a little bit worried. We're like, what's going on? So one of our friends asked why. When they measured her top of her head, of her skull, it measured 19 weeks, which at that time I was 18 weeks. I was like, she just has a big head. Why? Because of her dad.
Oh, thank you.
But no. They diagnosed her with Hydrocephalus.
Yeah, which it's called Dandy Walker syndrome.
Yeah, well, they told me that she had fluid in her brain, excessive fluid, and they also told us that she had a cyst in the back of her head, which that was called Dandy Walker, which that affects your
balancing.
Mm-hmm. So she didn't have the cerebellum. Okay, so this happened when I was 18 weeks. They literally shattered my world, our world.
Honestly, it was intense. I remember the lady that was there, just doing her job. She was just quiet, and then she brought in the specialist, and before she left, she's like, "Oh yeah, it's because there's something wrong." And when she left, it was total silence in the room. And then Diana obviously started crying. She broke down, and it was tough. Honestly, I felt like a cold bucket of water. It was intense, man. I couldn't even cry. I was in shock. I was really in shock.
So the specialist came in, and he gave us He gave us the worst things that would ever happen, which my baby's gonna die when she's 6 months in my belly. Mm-hmm. It's gonna affect her when if she does survive. Yeah. She's never gonna talk. She's never gonna walk. She's gonna be mentally retarded.
And then it's crazy because they keep on saying the fetus.
So they asked me a couple times if I wanted to just get rid of the baby. Of course, I said no. Mm-hmm. So that was a Friday. On Monday, they told me to go back to talk to a specialist because they wanted, I don't remember how the treatment is called. They wanted to put a needle through my stomach and get fluid just to diagnose her what she really had.
Yeah, but the lady, the specialist was for a chromosome specialist. Yeah, so she kind of explained to us like how all the chromosomes work, and she asked us like a bunch of questions, like from my side of the family, how many brothers I had, how many uncles and aunts I had, and then how many cousins I had. And I mean, I'm Mexican, so believe me, I have a lot of uncles and tias and tios and cousins. I think there's like 30, probably 50 some cousins. It's crazy.
So his side of the family tree was 3 pages long. Mine was just like half a page.
Yeah, it was intense.
My family is not that big. So they asked me if I wanted to do that. I was thinking about it. Then again, I was 18 weeks. So there was a chance that my baby wouldn't survive that. So I would have got into early labor.
Tell them what they were gonna do.
Yeah, they were gonna put a needle through my stomach. Right?
Yeah, they were gonna put a needle through her stomach
to get fluid. But that it has a name. I just honestly don't remember the name right now. But I was about to sign, and I don't know. I just didn't want to do it. Thank God I didn't do it. Now I'm 34 weeks. My baby's still in my stomach. It's a girl. She is moving like crazy. But I have been going to the doctors way more now. Mm-hmm. Every month I do have a sonogram. Supposedly her fluid keeps growing, so her head is growing a week and a half ahead still. So she still has a big head for her body, which I mean it's not a big deal. But it kind of sucks because I keep getting different opinions from different specialists. So every month it's not the same specialist. So one tells me, oh, she doesn't have it anymore. Oh, she does have it. Oh, so it's kind of confusing. So now, at first, when they told me she didn't have the cerebellum, now they tell me that she does, but it's small because the fluid is not letting it grow. So, I've been doing all these tests. I've gotten so many tests. I had to do an MRI as well.
They test her for if the baby had like Down syndrome. Honestly, like they took out like a bunch of little tubes of blood to do different
tests.
Yeah, different tests, and it's been a roller coaster. It really has been a roller coaster. Like there's days where we're okay, and then there's days where we're kind of sad.
Because of what the doctors say.
Yeah, and it's crazy because some specialists and some doctors, like, they say one thing, and then some specialists and doctors say other things, and it's just like up and down. I don't know, just kind of, what have you experienced as a soon-to-be mom, like, I guess?
Well, I feel like we should leave that for the next video because it's going to be a little bit long. But yeah. we just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about our story. More of the story as of right now, like, we'll tell you about how each one of us is feeling, like what we felt in that moment, what we got through now. But more of the story is that now I've asked all these every month that I go, if I could deliver normally. I mean, that's every girl's dream, to deliver normal, right? Mm-hmm. So now I can't. Why? Because my baby said it's a little bit too big for my cervix. So I'm going to have to get a C-section, which I can't have that here in Tucson. I would have to go deliver in Phoenix, which I have no one in Phoenix. So that's going to be a little bit of a challenge in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's all the best for my baby. They are going to do a surgery over there. They're going to put a little shunt in her head, which is going to drain the fluid from her brain.
That's if she comes with it down.
We're really big believers. We're Christian. We do believe in God. We do believe that everything is possible if you just believe in God. So I mean, we prayed a lot. We've had our family pray, like our church, and we do believe that she's okay.
Yeah. What I can definitely say, sorry to interrupt, babe, but I can definitely say that a lot of people have definitely supported us in a lot of ways, just like crazy, and they've been sharing their stories. So
Gives you peace of mind.
Yeah, definitely. So many people that they've said that, oh, my baby, they told me that this was gonna happen, and then she's fine, and then, so it's just like, it's so many information out there that I guess that's why we decided to do this YouTube channel, because more than anything, we want to show people that throughout this story that this journey that we've been going through, like the ups and downs, and like the reality, how we really feel about it, because maybe there's some of you that can relate, some of you that sometimes there is no hope, and even though sometimes there's news that the doctors tells us that's not what we want to hear, for the most part we always stay optimistic, and we're always happy, and we pray so much to God. It is tough, it is very tough, but throughout the adversity we have our family that supports us, we have our faith that's it got even stronger now, and if you are going through this, mom and dad, or both of you, that I just want you to know that there is hope, and that no matter what happens, as long as your faith is strong and you have people that surround you and that love you, it's gonna be all right, babe?
Yeah. So I think we're just gonna end this video now, and we'll make another video and just tell you exactly how each one of us felt, because apparently we, as a mom, you feel a certain way, and as a dad, you feel a certain way.
Yeah, definitely.
And in this point where there's nothing you can do but just wait and have hope. So I feel like a lot of people can relate, like he said. So
yeah, definitely.
I hope you guys like this video. Like, it was our first time doing it, so we must have rambled a lot. But we'll keep getting better and better.
We'll get better and better, and we wanted to do this video because next week is gonna be a very important week for us. We're gonna go see like a bunch of specialists. We'll tell you all about it in the very next video. So like we said, my name is Ramon.
My name is Diana.
Yeah, and the baby, she's Aylin, and we're in Tucson, Arizona.
Said that so many times.
I know, right? We said it like a million times. I'm so sorry. And that's it, guys.
Bye.